Welcome back to another POV. Today is the 1st of December and I'm heading out in the afternoon now because we are going to be shooting in some foggy conditions. I'm going to be shooting on the Sony A7III using the Tamron 17 to 28mm f2.8 lens. I'm just going to see what we can capture. First of all, might as well get a reflection shot because we've got these puddles down here. So we're going to try and get down low. We're going to try and get down low here. Might bring down the shutter speed. What we're going to do, I'm going to quickly change the ISO. I'm going to try and get a couple shots to warm up because then I'll actually be like focused and in the right mindset to get a couple of bangers. I will be posting all these photos that I have, well, most of them, the bangers that come out of this video, on the Instagram, which is Haydenssphotography, all lowercase, with double S in between Hayden's and photography. This path looks interesting, where the deer have obviously, or some kind of animal, come through. Gonna go down here, look for a good perspective. We've got obviously the aperture of f2.8 really helped, as you can see in the photo there. It blurred out the background for us, so that gave it a really nice look, focusing on the foreground of the photo. It's so foggy, look at these conditions, so nice. I want to get a subject that's isolated, maybe like one of these bulrushes, but gotta be careful. Try and get an isolated subject. I'm gonna increase the shutter speed to 1/125. Focus on that. Lovely shot. I love it. It's so simple with the subject being so isolated in the middle of the frame. I don't know, but it's so simplistic and it's actually really nice as well. I did want to try get some photos of the texture of the ice, because obviously I think it's like -2 today. The first photo was good. I'm gonna come down here, probably just get a landscape shot with at 17mm, so we can capture the land. Wrong settings there. I'm gonna bump up the shutter speed. Just looking through the viewfinder at the minute, f5.6. Just checking it out. It's a nice photo. My hands are getting really cold, but luckily I bought some gloves, so I'll chuck them on now. Boom, just put the gloves on. Hands are starting to warm up a bit. Just get a photo. Oh, camera's not even turned on. Get a photo. Oh, there's so much out here. You still have the frost. I'm gonna bring down the shutter speed 1/100, f5.6, ISO 80. Focus on this plant here. You got the frost and ice just attached to the leaves. That's looking really nice. I'm so happy that I've bought this lens now because it's so versatile. The Tamron 17 to 28 f2.8 is so versatile. So cool. I can get another isolated shot just like the bulrushes. I think that's what the plant's called, bulrushes or something like that. Just got little brown heads on the top of the weeds. But I want to go get a shot from either one of these trees here on the right hand side of the path. I think the second one could be better because it's a bit more narrow, but we'll have a go on this one. Not too bad. Really want to get a photo of this tree here. Well, actually, meanwhile, let's take a quick break. Obviously, the water has been on here, on the gate, and it's dripped, and it's been frozen, so I'm going to increase the shutter speed, f.7, maybe like a landscape shot, 28mm. Let me use the flip screen. Or can I get it out with gloves? Yep. I'm going to use the flip screen, which really helps. If I come in between the gate, it's decent. I think I was slightly off the middle though. I want to get another isolated shot of this tree. We're shooting in 28mm. We're gonna bring up the shutter speed, bring down to f2.8. Got that shot there. Also want to get a shot preferably through these because they have more colour than just the grass down here, of the gate, and obviously it's quite icy. Gonna reach out. Oh, I didn't mean to click the button, might change the settings a bit. f2.8, get some good framing, composition. I'm gonna try focus on the gate. How will do. Also, by the way, now that I've switched my camera and I'm now on this mirrorless Sony A7III, I'm now shooting all my photos in RAW instead of JPEG, because on my previous camera, the bridge camera, that did not have an interchangeable lens. I was only shooting using JPEGs. So now the raw files from this camera will allow me to get a bit more data when I'm changing the colour or doing a bit of editing. I want to try and get a photo of the ice, but obviously having a wide angle lens at 17mm and then zooming in at 28mm can be a bit hard. Alright, let's try and make some decisions now. Get this lovely photo, zoom in, view zoom lens 28mm, going to bring up with shutter speed nice photo there. We're also going to include this bush down here. Try to focus it on the plant. It's beautiful, that is. Really liking that. It's like -1 last time I checked with the weather app. Freezing. Let's just look down the middle of the track. I don't know if you can see that. Look down the middle of the track. Going with. Right, let's take another shot. I was with one shutter speed 1/320 f2.8 ISO 80, zoomed in 28mm, 1/400 shutter speed, f2.8 ISO 80. Nice. And then we're gonna come. Oh, it's a bit icy. I've got to be careful. We're gonna come down here. 1/200 f3.5 ISO 80. It is so cold. I can't feel my fingertips anymore. I did see a little entrance here. This was it. Obviously. Come down here. That was 1/160 for shutter speed, f3.5, ISO 80. Lovely shot here. Gonna go capture the fog. Gonna get a landscape shot. The horizon. Get a photo of this. Go 2.8. ISO up. Oh, focus. Stop moving. That's nice. So finally we got a shot of the planting a background with the other reed in the foreground, creating a nice composition of frame, shooting through, creating depth for a planting a background.